everybody, welcome back to deediets. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I really mean it. I hope you're doing really well. If you're new to my channel, give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Heard it's good for the analytics. Yeah, that's what I've heard. And if you are new, consider subscribing to the channel and ring the notification bell. Typically I post Mondays and Wednesdays, but I may sneak one in. I don't know. Or I might slack a little. I don't know about that either. Anyway, what are we doing in the kitchen today? Well, because of my plant-based lifestyle, I'm making that Nappa cabbage. Remember when I was telling you I do the Nappa cabbage and I didn't show you what that looked like? Well, this is what it looks like, and it's absolutely delicious. It's not as harsh as a round head of cabbage, and it cooks really quickly, and I'm gonna make that with cannellini beans, fire roasted tomatoes, of course onions, and of course vegetable stock. We will saute our onions in vegetable stock, and I'm sure you're saying, why wouldn't Denise use oil or butter? Well, I am plant-based, so therefore I cannot have any kind of fats. And because I'm plant-based, I gave up meat, chicken, eggs, dairy, gave it all up. I don't have any kind of vegan meats. I don't have any kind of vegan cheeses. I eat whole foods, plant-based. So I'm going to show you what I'm making today. This is, again, easy, simple, delicious, versatile, and I will be having this over some whole wheat pasta. Oh yeah, I will. And I'll show you my serving size and you'll be like, oh my goodness. My scale, well, I did weigh myself a few days ago and I was down to 183 pounds. My highest weight was, I always remind people, my highest weight was 320. That's me, yeah, 320 pounds. And I feel so much better now than I have ever felt in my entire life. Again, it's all whole foods. So I'm not having anything that's really processed or been heavily processed. I'm just eating the whole foods. If it grows on a tree, a bush, a plant, or under the ground, hello, I'm eating it. Now, I will tell you I have some little things that I'm doing a little bit differently, just so that all you know, if you're doing plant-based or considering doing it. I'm laying off nuts because nuts are very high in fat. Even though they're good for you, they are very high in fat and they're also very high in calorie. So if I go to eat, a little handful of nuts, that could be a lot of calories in there. So I sort of don't eat those. And the same thing goes with dry fruit. I stay away from those things because, I'm trying to take off the weight and I don't want to have to postpone it any longer than it needs to be postponed, if you get my drift. Yeah, I would like it to come off. Let me step back from the camera. You can get a better look at me. There we go. My shirts are getting a little bit bigger, but you can see that I am losing weight. Now, this shirt I did buy about 2 years ago, and it is now a schmatica. At this point, it's getting big, it's loose, it's comfortable. I'm not running out and buying new clothes. I am shopping in my own closet. At one point, I was a size 12, which is really what I want to get down to. And right now I'm hovering between a 14 and 16. My shirts are now extra larges versus 3X. Yes, they are. And that makes me so thrilled. So I am now going to make you this Nappa cabbage. Very simple dish, absolutely delicious. And you don't have to see me. You can watch me what I'm doing. Okay, we're going to put the fire on. And I have a little bit of vegetable stock in here. And I'm putting that vegetable stock right in the pan. That's a nice vegetable stock, I have to tell you. It really is. And I have the pan on low. You grab a little bit more. This is going to take the place of the oil, guys. Just so that you know, this is taking the place of the oil. I also cut up 3 onions. And this is about 2.5 cups of sliced onions. Put them in. Just put them in. Okay. Now we're going to let these saute down a little bit, get soft, and then I'll come back and I'll show you. Now, while those are cooking, I just want to show you with the Nappa cabbage, all you want to do is remove the bottom of the cabbage, the core. It's just a little tougher at the end to cook. So I just remove it. You know what it is? I'm really a right-handed person, so I have to move it this way, guys. I have to. There we go. Okay. So you see how the bottom would be very, very thick and very hard to cook up. So this, we removed the end of it. And now I'm gonna just chop it all up and I'll be back. Okay, the moisture is now out of the onions. I wanna show you how beautifully they're looking. And the pan is getting drier and drier. We're gonna add a little bit more vegetable stock to this. Caramelizing the onions with vegetable stock can take a little bit longer than traditionally using oil. But I will tell you, it's worth it because you don't have those nasty calories of oil at really 100 calories a teaspoon, really. Okay, so we're putting more vegetable stock in. We'll let them caramelize some more. Here is the Nappa cabbage all cut up and washed. And I will tell you, it's very simple to clean this. It really is. Once you cut it up, put it under a colander, rinse it. And it's not like cleaning greens, because greens can be very sandy or gritty. Nappa cabbage is not like that, so it's really easy to clean. So we're going to let this cook, and I think they're translucent. They're nice at this point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the cabbage in. Ooh, they're sprinkling around all over the place. I know you're saying, oh my God, Denise, is that all going to fit in there? It will, and it will cook down. It will cook down. So let me get all the drifters that decided to fly away, you know, the escapees, that's what I call them. Now we're going to put a lid on top of this, guys. We're going to add some more vegetable stock, and we're going to let it steam down, and then we'll come back and I'll show you what else is going into this dish. Again, one pan dish. How do you go wrong? Okay, so after about 8 minutes, look how it cooked down, guys, already. Do you see how fast it cooks down? Ooh, it smells excellent. Ooh, I see all the little black pepper flakes in there. Oh, wow. Look how fast. Okay. At this point, now that it has cooked down, oh, wow. It'll get much softer than this, but it's cooked down. We're going to add a can of cannellini beans. Now, you can leave these out if you don't like them. I look at this as protein. So I'm putting a can, and of course I washed them, drained and washed. And then I'm using a can of fire roasted tomatoes. Now you don't have to use this brand. You can just get any can of fire roasted tomatoes. I know they say organic on them, but I found them on sale on Amazon, so I can guarantee you I had to buy them because they're very expensive in the store. Okay, so let's just mix it all around. Oh, oh my gosh, this is so good. You can see how hearty this is. This is a hearty dish, and it smells so good. It smells so good. Okay, I'm going to put the cover on it, and I'm going to let it cook for 20 minutes. I'll be back. So 20 minutes is up. Let's open. Ooh, my goodness. Look at this, guys. Look how beautiful this is. Doesn't this look sensational? It smells absolutely delicious. Now at this point, all you need to do is cover it, shut it off, let it sit, boil your water for your pasta or have this over rice, and I'll be back to show you. And dinner or lunch or breakfast is served. Look at the steam coming off of this. Doesn't this look fantastic? Well, I'm going to put a little extra black pepper on it. Grind a little extra for myself. I'm even going to put a little bit more salt on it. Not a lot. There we go. I made the pasta al dente, to the bite, and that's really what al dente means, to the bite. And you hear shaking, that's the dogs. I cannot wait to eat this. I will look at the clock right now. It is now 2:30 in the afternoon, and this is my brunch, breakfast and lunch. I don't eat when I'm not hungry anymore, because seriously, when you eat like this, you're not that hungry. Oh, my mouth is watering for the deliciousness. Now, some of you may be asking, Denise, what is on that plate? What are the measurements on the plate? So, of course, I measured it out for you. It is a cup of penne pasta and a cup of the vegetables, which is enough for me. I mean, it really is. I could have put a second cup of vegetables on here, but I just knew that I wouldn't be able to eat that much. I just knew it. This is delicious. Look at all the vegetables and the protein that I'm getting. I'm getting everything in a meal. I really am getting everything in a meal. And Nappa cabbage doesn't have that harsh cabbage taste. It's a very light taste. It's very, very good. You could pickle this cabbage. There's a lot of things you can do with Nappa cabbage, but it's so good. I know, I'm eating, guys. It is delicious. It's extremely hot, but it's very good. And of course, the pasta is whole wheat pasta. So good. Water with lime. So, my friends, until I see you again, and I will see you again, I hope you try this. The starch solution is really an easy way to eat. It really, did I say that right? The starch solution is a really easy way to eat, and it's simple, it's cost efficient, it does not cost a lot of money to eat like this, it really doesn't. And I think that's why I like it too, because I'm not buying prepackaged foods or prepackaged meals. I just make this, and of course you saw the serving that was in that pot. I have that now for a couple of days that I could put the same stuff over a big pound potato. I know, I look for the biggest potatoes they have out there. Or a cup of rice, and I'll throw 2 cups of vegetables on top, and I'll have it that way. Easy, versatile, 4 ingredients, really, right? 4 ingredients? Well, we had the cabbage, the onions, the can of cannellini beans, the fire roasted tomatoes, and the vegetable stock as we use for oil. So until I see you all again, my friends, be kind to one another. The heart is all that really matters. And in these days, that's truly all that matters, just to be kind to each other and try to understand what somebody else is going through. I know I'll see you all soon. Take it easy. Bye-bye.